Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Nirvana Heb, and this video is an orientation video for the 2023 chemistry course. So I'm going to start with introducing the agenda for this video. So I'm going to start by introducing myself so that you get to know your instructor, and then we're going to talk about prior results, so how students performed in prior years, and then I'm going to talk about Cambridge papers, our team, people who work with us in the team, our rules, and I only have 2 rules, so don't worry. And then I'm going to talk about the schedule. I'm going to show you some testimonials and what other students thought about this course. And then I'm going to show you how to enroll. And then we're going to talk about the next steps, which basically I'm going to show you how to enroll and then how to join the free trial, which will be Monday, August 15th. So to get started, I am an IGCSE graduate. I graduated in 1999 from United Arab Emirates, and I started teaching IGCSE chemistry in 2004, face-to-face at the time, of course, and then I started teaching online in 2019. I went to pharmacy school in Cairo and I graduated in 2004, so I'm a pharmacist. I also obtained my PharmD from Purdue University, my master's also from Purdue University in 2018, and my PhD in 2020. And right now I'm an assistant professor at the University of Wyoming. So this is a brief thing about me. I also have a certification of attending workshops with Cambridge, which basically shows teachers how to grade the past paper exams. I'm also a big lover of chemistry. I love chemistry so much, so I write books about chemistry. One of them is published at Amazon.com. I have other books that are published in Audible. So that's a quick, overview of what I really love, which is basically chemistry. That's what I do in my free time. As I said, I started teaching face-to-face in 2004, and then I started teaching online in 2019. Of course, the results for 2022 are not released yet, so these are the results for 2021. 26 of my students received an A star, 5 of them received an A, and 1 student received a B. So Cambridge papers, as you might have heard zillion times before, there are 3 papers, and that's the same thing for all the 3 sciences: biology, chemistry, and physics. So paper 2 is a multiple choice questions. You get 40 points, 40 questions. It's then after you solve those questions, it's multiplied by 1.5. So your total in this paper is going to be out of 60, and you get 45 minutes. So about 1 minute per question. Its weight is 30%, and you get a separate answer sheet where you actually choose your answers. Like for question 1, you're going to highlight A or B or C or D depending on your choice. There are 4 choices. One of them is the only correct answer. Paper 4 is a theory paper. It's not multiple choice. You actually write. There's like 3-4 lines on which you write on. It's worth 80 points, and again, those 80 points are multiplied by 1.25, and basically it's out of 100. You get an hour and 15 minutes, and it's heavily weighted. It's out of 50%, and you answer on the same paper, not on a separate paper. Paper 6, you also answer on the same paper. Its weight is 20%. It's one of the easiest papers. Do not worry. I get a lot of students who say paper 6 is my worst. Actually, paper 6 is the easiest, so don't worry about it at all. It's called alternative to practice. So basically there's graphs, and you can plan an experiment and describe experiments and stuff like that, and it's out of 40, and there's no factor in it. It's just multiplied by 1, and so these are the 3 papers. Now there are 2 codes for the chemistry O-level Cambridge: 0971 and 0620. They're exactly the same. You get the exact same exam. There's no difference. The only difference is that the grade you receive is going to be slightly different. So for the 0971, you get numerical grades, 9 being the best, followed by 8, followed by 7, followed by 6, until 1. And then for the 0620, it's kind of an older system, and you get a grade. So the highest being an A star, followed by A, followed by B, C, D, and so on. So Cambridge IGCSE O-level, a lot of students ask me about the difference between, Cambridge and other boards. So Cambridge is really, really easy. Do not worry about it at all. Getting the A star is extremely easy. Both 8 and 9 are considered A star, and as you can see, and the reason I grabbed November 2020 is that 2021 was an evidence, like it was after COVID and stuff. So these were not real exams, or it was real exams, but they were evidence. Students took the exams, did not take the paper, but they actually took exams in their schools. So that's why I grabbed November 2020. And as you can see here, if you scored 136 or more out of 200, remember it's out of 200, you receive an A star. So you can lose 64 points and still get an A star. And actually, I cannot even imagine losing 64 points. It's really easy to get very, very good grades in the O-level chemistry, Cambridge. So one of the easiest subjects, really. So you should really look forward for it. Now, there is something called examiner report. You do not have to worry about it. This is something that your teacher will worry about. We read these things regularly. And so basically what this shows is that it shows us as teachers what Cambridge thinks about the exam. So it gives us feedback. It shares with us what common mistakes that occurred with the students. And so what are the key mistakes? So we're really aware of what's going on. And I'll tell you what, usually what I see within my students is usually what Cambridge sees with the whole world. So an example is a question that asks about the observation, and then the student doesn't say the observation, they state the description of the reaction or the equation for the reaction. This is just one example, which I see over and over and over again. Mainly, if you read the question properly, you will be fine. But I will train you again and again and again about how to answer these questions and how to answer the past papers. So you're going to be fine. So our team, which I'm very, very proud of course, I'm the leader of the team, and Ms. Dina is going to make sure that you're on track. She's going to make sure that you submit your homework. If you don't submit the homework, she's going to remind you again and again and again. She also is going to prepare the reports for you. Dr. Ahmed Amr Higazi. Dr. Ahmed is an IGCSE graduate. He's also a high achiever in biology, and he scored in chemistry 197 out of 200 in chemistry. So he's a really very, very successful student. He's currently going to medical school in Cairo. So he works with us in the team. He's going to provide you a lot of support. He teaches office hours. So I really look forward for him helping you. And then Coach Marlene. So Coach Marlene is not a chemistry teacher. She has nothing to do with chemistry. Of course, she understands a lot about chemistry because that was her bachelor degree. However, she is really good at motivating and taking care of you, taking care of your emotions, especially towards your exams. So make sure you contact her, make sure you stay in touch with her, especially when the exams approach and you start to freak out. She's gonna help you calm down and be enthusiastic and be ready for your exams. Plus, we have 5 more chemistry tutors. Again, they are available for you to ask any questions anytime. They're available for you, so you can join a lot of office hours. I'll show you the schedule. The schedule is like basically you can join office hours any time of the day. So they're available to help you. And of course, I'm available all the time to help you. I answer questions myself anytime. Via the message, or of course in live sessions too. So this is the team, which again I'm very proud about. Now next is my 2 very important rules. I have only 2 rules, very, very important, and it's only 2, so it's very easy to remember. Number 1, join the class on time. And the reason is I start exactly on time. I start sharp. If the lesson is 5:30, I start exactly 5:30. So I start explaining the new content at 5:30. So make sure you join the class on time. This is the first rule. The second rule is make sure you submit your homework and quiz on time. You only have 2 days to submit your homework or quiz, and we're very strict about that. So make sure you submit it on time, because if you don't, we're going to bother you, we're going to bug you, we're going to send you a lot of text. We're gonna also call your parents. So make sure you do not play with these 2 rules. These are very, very important. Now a little bit about the class, about the course. Now the attendance, I'm going to show you the schedule. It's twice a week, Monday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Cairo time, which is 6:30 Saudi Arabia time and 7:30 UAE. These two sessions are very important. You have to attend the sessions. Now, there are a lot of other extra sessions that are optional, but Monday and Thursday, you have to attend those. Those are recorded. You can watch them again after the class, which is highly encouraged. I'd love for you to watch those sessions a lot. And there's also pre-recorded videos which are a lot shorter. I encourage you to watch them. But attending live is very important because I would like to see this interaction with students. I ask a lot of questions and I expect you to answer either on chat or on the mic. Make sure you have a working mic because I'm going to have you open the mic and answer some questions. Also, make sure you have a working webcam. I prefer that you open the camera because I would like to see you, all right? Now, after the class, you will get you will have access to the recorded session. You also have access to pre-recorded videos, and these are way shorter videos. So, for example, if the class is 2 hours, I have recorded the session without students in a very short time, maybe 20 minutes or 15 minutes, sometimes even 10 minutes. And this is just a quick review of the lesson. So I highly encourage you to review those sessions, to watch these pre-recorded videos anytime. Of course, it doesn't have to be right after the session. The other expectation is after the session, I expect you to solve the homework. Now, we're going to give you about several documents, all right? And I'm expecting you to solve them within 2 days. So the session is Monday. By Wednesday, you have to submit the homework. The other session is Thursday. By Saturday, you have to submit the homework. So this homework, of course, we grade them and we provide lots of feedback on your homework. We're going to tell you what mistakes you had on the homework. Now, the homework constitutes of two things: worksheets, very important, and classified. So what does classified mean? Classified are questions that have appeared in past papers that are related to your today's lesson. So the other thing is that we have quizzes. Now, I'm going to show you the quiz schedule. So this is the quiz schedule. So this is basically the schedule. This is the date. So we start August 15th. This is the first session. And then August 18th, August 22nd, and so on, Monday and Thursday. So this is what we cover in each session. And as you can see, there's a lot of quizzes. They are short. Each quiz is only 10 minutes, not very long. However, you have regular quizzes just to make sure that so we know that you're following, that you understand everything. Now, there's also cumulative quizzes. Now, these cumulative quizzes will cover everything in the past. So after chapter 2, you're going to have a quiz on chapter 1 and 2. After chapter 3, you're going to have a quiz on 1, 2, and 3. After chapter 4, you're going to have quiz on 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So it's very important to, review the past material so you don't forget. And the reason is that by the end of the year, by March, it's not like you have forgotten everything in chapter 1. No, you're going to hopefully remember a lot of material because we have these regular quizzes. So as you can see here, there's a lot of quizzes. And let me just show you the second page here. So quizzes regularly. And then between December 26th and the end of December, we're going to have a break. And in this break, I hope that you prepare for a mock exam. This mock exam covers half the syllabus from chapter 1 to 7. We have 12 chapters. And so this mock exam is a pretty big one. It's out of 100 marks. Now, again, all the quizzes out of 10, but the mock exam will be out of 100 marks. So make sure you're prepared well for it. All right. So this will be... Now, by the end of March, we're going to be done with the whole syllabus, and then we're going to start reviewing. Now, when we start reviewing, I'm going to give you bigger exams. I call them mock exams because they're big, and then I want you to pretend that they are real exams. These exams are, they cover past papers, and sometimes I create my own mock exams, and they are out of 100 marks. So that is with regards our schedule. Now, when you solve a homework, whether it's a worksheet or a classified, I want you to take screenshots of each page of your homework, combine them in one PDF, and send it to Ms. Dina on the WhatsApp. Again, we're gonna mark them for you. We're gonna send you back a feedback about your homework performance. And then we're going to send reports about your performance to your parents regarding your attendance, your grades, your scores, how you solve your homework, whether or not you solve your homework. Now I'm going to show you how the report is going to look like. I have hid the student's name because she's a pretty good student. She's a very, very good student. So this is an example of chapter 10, for example. And this is just showing that she solved all the homework. She missed a certain quiz here and another quiz here. But other than that, her scores were listed over here. And then, so this is how your report will look like. Now, the way we keep track of your homework is Ms. Dina will check, like if you solved 1.1 worksheet, she will check this. If you solve this, she will check it. If you solve this, she will check it, and so on. So this is August 15 homework. Pretty good homework. It's not that bad, by the way. Do not freak out. Like 1.1 worksheet is like 2 pages. This is also like 3-4 pages. It's not that bad, but it's divided because I would like you to start with the 2019-2021 work document first, and then when you finish it, you do the 2016-2018 and so on. And so this is how we keep track of everything. We also for the office hours, we keep track on how you behave in the office hours, how you answer in the office hours, also the homework, like our feedback on your homework, like how good was your homework. So this is how we keep track of everyone. And I hope that you do all the homework and we don't have to like follow up or anything, and things will go well. So make sure your reports look good because they go to your parents. All right, next is the schedule. So we start August 15th. Again, the main sessions are twice a week, Monday and Thursday, 5:30 Cairo time. If you live in Saudi Arabia or Qatar or what else? Saudi Arabia, Qatar, it's going to be 6:30, and or Kuwait also 6:30, and then UAE, United Arab Emirates, is 7:30. Now, do not freak out. Again, we have a lot of office hours available throughout the week, all day long, as you see, Sunday, Friday, and Saturday, because these are weekends. There are assistants who are available the whole day. Now, my assistants are not students. They are mostly chemistry teachers who have a lot of experience teaching IGCSE. And so they offer the office hours and you can attend anytime. Now, I suggest that you attend at least one of those office hours, maybe 2, but not more than 2, because I want you to also do good in other subjects, and I want you to have enough time to do the homework. Now, there's an office hour that I personally offer on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Cairo time. And in this office hours, I'm going to have a contest. So make sure you attend my office hours. I'm going to try to make it short, but sometimes we need more time, especially with chapters like stoichiometry, which is the most chapter. Sometimes we can stay for longer than an hour or 2, just because we want to solve a lot of questions. So I do solve a lot of questions in my course, and I also expect that you keep track of the homework, stay on track with regards to homework. Again, you have 2 days. All right. So lastly, I would like to share some testimonials. I'm not going to read all of that. These are some testimonials from the face-to-face time, which was some time ago. And then there are other testimonials from students who worked with me online. So you can pause the video and read these things, these testimonials. They are very dear to my heart. These are some of my favorite students. So for those students, thank you so much for your kind words. They mean a lot to me. So I'm gonna have you just take your time and read these testimonials and reviews by students and parents. Some students, I love these students. They are amazing. I will really miss them. All right, so these are the testimonials. So take your time, read them on your, just pause the video and read them. All right, so that was it with the testimonials. Next is how to enroll. So this is the link for enrollment for the first 8 sessions, which will take approximately a month. It's 4 weeks basically. And so this enrollment will give you access until September 12th. And then after September 12th, Ms. Dina will send you the next link to renew your sessions. When you enroll in this link, you will get immediate access to everything. Like, you're not going to have to ask Ms. Dina for any access or anything. Once you enroll, you will find on your dashboard, I'm going to show you how it looks like. So when you go to IGCSE videos, you're gonna go to, say for example, you go to 1.1. 1.1, by the way, is August 15th. It's free, so you can actually enroll in this one for free. You're gonna click on this button which says start course, and then when you click on start course, you're gonna find everything on the left side here. So for example, you're gonna find the live session. So the live session here gives you a link to join the Zoom meeting, which will be August 15th. And then next you will see the pre-recorded videos. So I encourage you, again, they're short, like 18 minutes, just 18 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, very short. And I recorded them specifically so you have the ability to quickly review the lesson. And then after the pre-recorded videos, you will find your assignments, all the documents that you have to submit. Again, they're not very long, like 1.1 is just 2 pages. I'm going to show it to you here. Just 2 pages, okay? This document is, let's see how many pages, just also 2 pages. So these are very short, short-sized documents. And then after that, you will find the answers. So when you go to the answers, you can download these into your computer. You have a way to review your answers. Make sure you check your answers before you submit the homework. And then the answers also for the classified has a QR code next to each answer. And this way you can actually scan this QR code with your phone or any device and watch a video of me explaining this question in a lot of details. So that's what you see when you enroll. So this is, again, 1.1 is free. I encourage you to go ahead and enroll in 1.1 and actually study the materials. 1.2 is the start of the next sessions. So 1.2, when you click start course, again, you see everything on the left and you know what to do, right? You're gonna see, so here's the notes. Then I encourage you to print them as physical copy. It's 2 parts. The first part is 180 some, I think together they're like 300 and some pages, 340 pages approximately, I think. So these are the notes. I encourage you to actually print them, and then you're gonna find all the PDFs, pre-recorded videos. Again, not very long, 27 minutes. That's it. The whole session is recorded in 27 minutes. These are the classified questions and answers. Like, I recorded all of them also, and you also have them as QR codes so you can take a photo with your phone and watch the video. So I think you're going to find the website pretty easy to use and user-friendly. However, I'm also here to help you. If you get stuck in anything, please text me. We can join Zoom and I can show you how to, access all the materials. But again, you get immediate access. So no need, you're not going to need to ask us for any access. You should get them all automatically into your dashboard. All right. So join the free trial. Make sure you join the free session, which is Monday, August 15th. The way to join it is by enrolling in 1.1, which is the free session, or you can ask me for the Zoom link and we're happy to provide it to you. Now, when you join August 15th, please make sure you have the mic open, you have the camera open, make sure you participate, make sure you answer questions. And if you have any questions, please bring them to the session and I'm happy to answer it. Now, in that session, I'm going to start explaining chapter 1. I'm going to start teaching. So it's not just an orientation video like this one, but I'm going to actually start teaching. So please make sure you interact with me. And I will give you homework. Okay, so your homework is going to be 1.1. You have 2 days to submit the homework. So I expect to see your homework being submitted by Wednesday. Okay, so our session is Monday. Please make sure you're done with your homework and you submit it by Wednesday. Thank you so much. With that, I conclude this presentation and I hope to see you Monday, August the 15th. And again, make sure your camera is working, your mic is working, and I will see you on that day.